Flora was not just a seed, she was a happy seed. She spent her days floating in the wind, adventuring all around the world with her best friend, Sid the Seed. She loved her life and thought life could not get any better. One day, Flora heard a rumor from her best friend Sid. It was about to change their lives. The rumor was Sally the Storm was about to come into town and wash them all away. They would no longer be able to drift and play in the wind, and instead would be washed away right into the water. Before they could make a plan, the wind started to pick up, and Flora got separated from Sid the Seed. She was sad and didn't know what to do. In her sadness, she heard a voice and looked up. Flora looked up to see a beautiful flower. This flower's name was Fran. Fran the flower told Flora not to cry. She said she's friends with Sally the Storm, and she isn't mean or scary at all. When it started to rain, Fran explained that water helps flowers become strong and healthy and should not be feared at all. Fran told her if she planted herself in this place with the right temperature, light, and water from Sally, she too could grow into a beautiful flower and not get washed away by the storm. Fran said this process is called germination. The wind and rain was getting stronger and stronger, and Flora had to make a decision. She finally decided to plant herself and did so right next to Fran. Soon after, Flora developed roots which grew downward into the soil, helping Flora stay planted and absorb nutrients. Flora then grew a stem upward and eventually broke up through the ground. This process is called sprouting. Then, Flora grew leaves. The stem provides support for the leaves, and the leaves help Flora catch sunlight and air, which helps photosynthesize, providing her her own food. One day, Flora grew the most beautiful flower out of the top of her stem. The flower helps attract pollinators and produce seeds for her very own. This was Flora was officially Flora the flower. Finally, when the rain stopped, Flora heard a familiar voice that was coming from another flower. It was Sid the Seed! She did not even recognize him. He had to turn into a big, bright, beautiful flower. They then lived many, many years on the sunny field together for the rest of their lives, happily ever after.